A coalition of women groups have written a petition to the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, demanding justice for the senator representing Kogi Central, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, over a suspension from the Nigerian Senate. Speaking at a peaceful protest on Thursday in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, the women groups under the umbrella body We Are All Natashas expressed disappointment over the Senate ruling, describing it as an assault on democracy and a deliberate attempt to silence women in leadership, while calling for an independent, impartial investigation into the matter. Clavius Gloriata witnessed the event and now brings us details.
At about 10 a.m. Nigerian time, women from civil society groups converged on the headquarters of the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs in Abuja to protest what they describe as the unlawful suspension of the lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, for 6 months by the Senate's Ethics and Conduct Committee without her salary and other entitlements as a senator.
If something they do you, if they pay you, person agreement you talk wetin they pay you, you go like them? No.
Recall that the drama, which erupted over a sitting position during plenary with the embattled Kogi senator, accusing the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, of abusing his office and obstructing her legislative duties, soon escalated to a series of allegations of sexual misconduct and harassment on national television and later in an open plenary session, leading to a series of dramatic experiences in Nigeria's democratic history since its inception in 1999. Following her petition to the Senate alleging being sexually harassed by the Senate President, Uduaghan's petition was dismissed on procedural grounds as she was subsequently suspended for subjecting the upper chamber of the Senate to public ridicule by her actions. This action generated mixed reactions across quarters, with the latest chain of reactions by a coalition of women groups under the umbrella body We Are All Natashas, expressing disappointment over the Senate's ruling, describing it as an attempt to silence women in leadership while calling for an independent, impartial investigation into the matter.
We are concerned about what is happening at the Senate. Before now, we have already started agitating and asking for more women in leadership. And out of the 4 women in leadership in the Senate, 1 is right now on suspension. It's a thing of concern. We want her to be called back, reinstated, because first and foremost, she is expected to be listened to. We ask that Senator Godswill Akpabio should step aside for fair hearing and seamless, independent investigation.
For eons, the voices of women have been repressed. And men see it like being a woman makes you inferior to them, but no, it is wrong. So we're standing up in a fight, saying that the voice of a woman, a senator in this case, must be heard, is saying that nothing makes her lesser than the male senators. She's elected the same way they are elected. We're all born through a woman. We all came out through a woman. That makes us equal.
We are coming out because of the suspension they give our woman. What will happen with our Senator Natasha? Tomorrow it can happen with another person.
The group thereafter marched to the office of the FCT minister to submit a petition calling for his intervention on the matter. Though met with strict resistance at the gate, the women were unrelenting in their course.
The suspension of Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan is an affront to workplace safety, justice, fairness, and equity. We urge you to stand with Senator Akpoti-Uduaghan in demanding a swift and impartial, independent investigation and an end to the culture of silence, intimidation, victim shaming, and victimizing of women.
The ongoing drama between the embattled lawmaker, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, against Senate President Godswill Akpabio may not be getting off the news anytime soon, as the suspended Kogi senator on Tuesday sought the intervention of global democratic institutions at the Women in Parliament session held at the Interparliamentary Union meeting at the United Nations in New York. The body further pledged an independent investigation into the matter. However, the Nigerian Senate has insisted that her suspension is in line with the rules guiding the conduct of lawmakers in the National Assembly. Gloria Atta, reporting for Clearview News.